Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Subscriber Sample Saturday. So what is Subscriber Sample Saturday for those of you that might be new? One of you awesome subscribers send us in a sample. We try to guess type, we try to guess price, we try to guess proof, we try to guess whether we think it's finished or not, and ultimately we grade it before we even have a clue what it could possibly be. And then you guys send in a nice key, so then we do the reveal and see how bad we actually did during it. So
we could be pretty bad on this one. It's been a while.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since we did that. Well, we did all right last week, I think. We were all over it, so. But then again, it was a Scotch, so it was kind of hard to not beat. That was a different nose, though. Get in there.
It's pretty dark.
These are super tricky, though, because if you watch us regularly, you'll notice that we end up sampling the bottle quite a bit. Like we usually fill up once or twice anyway, so that that second sip, things keep changing. It does. So we have to pace ourselves with how much.
This is very difficult in that land.
Yeah.
Super baby sips.
It's the way you're supposed to probably do it, unlike the guzzling we usually do. So I don't even think I said it this time. So this Subscriber Sample Saturday is brought to you by Glenn Beckham. Thank you, Glenn. Sorry for the late thank you on this. So Glenn, if you're following along at home, this happens to be sample A. I messed that all up today. So
not too bad. Still got it out.
That's all right. We'll throw it in there somehow.
Quite the sweetness.
Oh, I haven't tried it yet. I just realized I didn't even give credit where credit is due. But
it is.
Thank you for everyone. Thank you, Glenn, for the sample.
Everybody.
But thank you, everyone who's made this into an actual episode, a weekly episode.
And to keep it as long as we've been doing it.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. So, again, greatly appreciate. That's a different nose.
Mm-hmm. It's got a good flavor, though.
Oh, I see your sweetness, though. Right off the bat.
Yep.
Oh, that's different, though.
Not a huge oak finish.
Huge sweetness, though.
The initial hit.
No, even like it's still in my mouth. It does
still stick around.
Like that's what's lasting.
I think we got a little proof here. These are baby sips, and it's still holding on to my tongue and such. So
that's exactly what I did. Wow, that's on there though.
I know.
I switched it around, but
me too.
I don't recognize the flavor at all. But there's a little twang in this in the nose.
It is
though. It has a different. It's I don't think it could be this, but like it tastes like a modified version of like a single malt. Like there's a different. It's just the smell. It has a different smell. It's not like dark and rich and thick because of that sweetness that's in there.
Mine's starting more caramel-esque out though. Not into the malt land though.
No, I get you. I'm just there seems something different. Maybe it's a wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a wheater. All right, let me try a second sip.
I don't know if it's going to be a wheater.
Oh, wow, that's actually very good. Whatever
it is very good. It is very good.
I'm trying to keep it in there as long as possible. Sorry if you're listening to swish it around in my mouth because I'm trying to get it. But man, that has a great viscosity. Whatever this is,
it does hold on.
This actually sticks to you. It's very oily. It has a great flavor.
Not a crazy ride, but it does have a very good flavor, and it sticks with you.
I don't think it's as proofy as my initial. That was my first sip of the day.
That could be too. Now that you're saying that,
yeah,
because
it's not drinking.
Or is it the sweetness that's holding it back or hiding it?
I don't know. It definitely has a different nose, though. This is something I haven't smoked yet.
Like it's bringing me. In this.
No. This is very good.
It is very good.
I'm wondering if this, maybe it is a weeder, maybe it is a higher proof, and it just doesn't have that fiery kick like a high rye does. You know, where you get the pop rocky. I'm not getting a pop rocky.
I'm getting a baby orgeat effect though on your tongue when you swish it around. So that's either proof or a rye, higher rye. But I'm lost. I can't even get a proof out of this.
Mm.
I think we're in a bourbon land. I'm not really getting any malt.
No. And I'm not really getting that pop rocky feeling on your tongue like it would be a rye either. There's a different taste in this. I actually think this is a weeder of some sort. I think this is a bourbon, but I think it's going to end up being like a wheat bourbon. I got to be 1,000% wrong. But it's not as spiky as like when you get like a rye bourbon.
It's a pretty easy drinker.
It is. I think
swishing. I mean, I knew baby sips, but I think we're up there though. I
don't think we're that high. It's very tasty. It has a good viscosity. It really coats very well, but it doesn't like I'm not getting that. I don't know. I'm not getting like that pop rocky.
I'm thinking. I think it's bourbon. I'm gonna go like at 114. I think it's in there, but I think the sweetness is kind of holding it, making it drink easier. I could be all out to lunch on that as well.
No, you could be. No. You I get it. I want to go, but I didn't really want to go over like 110, but I want to go because it really in your mouth it drinks like it might be bottled and bond 100 proof tops, but it does
sticks on your tongue,
and sticks,
and then
I haven't got a hug yet though. That's what wants me to go down
in your throat a little bit, and these are baby sips, so I can imagine if I drank the rest of this, I think then I'd be easier to guess, but I'm gonna stick with 114 bourbon. Price.
I'm gonna go a little bit lower than that. I like a 107.
I was at 108 initially, but then I jumped it up.
I'll stay with your bourbon. I like that.
I'm only getting caramel really in the nose,
I swear this is a weeder, but I don't know of any weeder unless it's a Weller product. But it doesn't. I'm not getting a Buffalo Trace vibe at all from this. But there is a huge sweetness that's coming on. I'm not getting that fruity butterscotch that I usually get from a Buffalo Trace. But I'm thinking this might be some kind of a weeder.
There could be, and that could, again, most of the weeders that we have aren't harsh either.
No, that's why I'm thinking it might be that. So it might be a little bit hotter like where you're at, but on there, I'm not thinking finish. I don't get a huge oaky presence.
No, I don't either. Like it ends kind of like you said with a sweetness.
But I'm not getting like a fruit, so you're getting the, so if it is finished, it's not finished. Like it doesn't have, like I'm not tasting like the wine barrels or anything like that. I'm not getting that. So I'm going to say unfinished.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because you don't even get it in the nose either. Anything like that.
Man, this is actually...
It's caramelesque out. Huge.
I'm starting to...
We got to start narrowing it down because I'm running out of sips. Mm-hmm.
The more I keep sipping and the more I keep wanting to go lower, improve. But I'm going to stay around the 108.
I'll stay with my 114 in price. Myself, if this is anywhere near the Elijah's in the last,
that's where I was going to go. I said $79.99 or lower. That's exactly where I was going to go with that.
I'd be super content if it was even. This is pretty tasty. I mean,
it's very tasty.
If it was around 100, it'd be in a Booker's land. I would probably try it or get a bottle for ourselves if we don't have it already.
This is kind of reminding me of the Shanks a little bit that we did. Like but that was only like 91 proof. It's not drinking hot at all. It's really bringing me in that land as far as like it's a low proof to me. It's a lower proof with it, but that has a good viscosity and lasts. Like we didn't shit on Shanks, but we were underwhelmed when we cracked it. But it just won a blind.
I did.
You know what I mean? Like it really opened up well, and it's kind of what this is reminding me of. Like it's drinking.
Above its
class? I could see this being like a Michter's, like a regular Michter's or something like that, where it's drinking. I think it's a lower proof that drinks decent. I want to go down. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just I think it might be a weeder. If it's up in 110, I'd be shocked if this is a high rye. I'm running out myself, but what would you grade it?
I'm pretty content. I mean, I'd be B plus A minus on this. I'm sight unseen, not knowing. I wouldn't be disappointed.
No, I
Is
agree.
it a crazy
Yeah.
variety pack of
This
things?
isn't
No,
like
but
top
it's-
10 or anything like that, but it is definitely a solid bourbon that I wouldn't mind drinking. I want to go down to 100. I'm gonna
you
go
know,
the opposite.
The more, yeah,
the more
we
I keep drinking
drinking
it, the more this is soft as soap going
but
down.
they've
I-
been a
I think-
baby sip, baby sip, baby sip.
I
So
know that's the problem.
I'll stay where I was.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is like Shanks at 91 proof. But so I don't mind drinking it like this. I like your B plus. I don't think it would hold. You know, I compared to like last year's A's. I don't know if it would be there.
Again,
But-
it was B plus A minus, but
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
and then if it is up there in proof, I'd probably lean a little more towards the A minus. If it's down where you're
Yeah,
saying,
but we're guessing on what you're tasting.
I hear you.
Yeah, I like your B plus on
Okay.
that one. So
B plus it is.
let's figure out what we got. Thank you again, Glenn, for
Yes,
sending
thank
this
you.
in. These are always
All
a
of you.
challenge anyway. So, all right. So this would be Barrel Bourbon Tale of Two Islands. I've never seen this. This is a 5-year-old at 118.22 proof. It does drink soft as silk. It's 72% corn, 22% rye, 6% malted barley, and it is finished in rum and Scotch cask. So we were terrible at all of this, and
What's
it's
the
at
price?
$89.99,
Yeah,
which
so-
so for barrel that's around right around
This is actually
average.
very good though.
100%.
If I seen it, I would pick it up.
Yeah, I've never seen
was
this
it?
one.
It-
It's
Barrel what?
Tale of Two Islands.
Probably has
I've
a couple
never-
islands on it or whatever.
I don't know. I've never seen it. But again, I was
What was the latest one I just got? Do you remember what the name of that one was? You
no,
probably just
I
did
do not.
research on it.
I
Some of
did
them.
do research on it, and I know it's a blue bottle, but I don't remember what it is. But it wasn't this one.
This is very good.
It is very good. And at the 118 proof, again, I started out that way, and I kept going
Well, no,
down. The
wait,
more
'cause
you
when
drink this, the
it-
softer
well,
it kept getting.
And then I'm like, no, I'm not going to follow your tail
Yep.
on that one because I was like,
Yep.
because I baby sips and it's still sticking in my throat. I was like, it's
Yeah, see, as my first drink of the day, this was not harsh at all, though.
no.
This is, you know, this is one thing I have found about
This is
it.
another. I don't have barrel at the house either.
Yeah, this is another one that I find that the more
This nose
after
is
I
really
got by
cranking out.
what was it, Dovetail, that I absolutely couldn't stand because it was grainy and stuff like that.
Mm.
Not with this one. This one's absolutely delicious. And every
Very
other
good.
barrel we've done since then, it's been actually very
They
good.
have.
In you know,
And their prices all over the place.
yeah,
It is
and
all
depending
over
on
the place.
stores, because you
Yeah,
can find
that-
one at 85, and then you go to the next store and it's at 250. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe it's the years too. It just they are all over. So
Yeah, they are.
someone like on the shelf, and I've seen one as low as 38.
oh, I've never seen a barrel
I
that
should have
low.
picked it up. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why I
Like,
didn't
I was
walk
gonna
by
say,
it.
yeah, I've never seen one that low. Especially when you go to like we did
I
batch
think
35
I
and
think it
batch
was because
36.
you
The
hated
batch.
that last one.
Oh, if
or
it's
the first-
dovetail, that's not even worth the 35. that was terrible. But you know, we did the Seagrass from
No,
Steve's.
yeah,
and that made
yeah.
our top 10 of the rye last year, and every
this
other
nose
barrel
is
we've
cranking.
done. No, it just keeps getting better in the glass. So, well, there you go. That's Subscriber Sample Saturday. Again, thank you, Glenn, for sending this in. I think I was horrible on this one. I said I think it was a weeder.
I can't.
You
believe
know
it's
what it
finished.
is though, because maybe it's the Scotch. Remember, I said that it smells like a malt. I kept getting the malt in
yeah.
there, and then
Not
and the
now, though.
sweetness
It's-
from the rum.
Yeah, it was
So
definitely
we
sweet.
actually were
Oh,
on it
sweet.
in the
Yeah, yeah,
beginning,
yeah.
but we talked ourselves out of it, and that's a funny thing. Some of you guys had said that we start off good, and by the end of it, I totally changed my mind 6 times.
It is.
and
It does
talk
have
it
the
out.
sweetness of a rum.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really
So,
crazy sweet now.
That it makes sense, you know, when we said it in the beginning on our first sip, and I should stick to our guns with that. Whether it because there was
Right,
a
it
huge
was-
fruity, yeah, and by the end of it, I talked myself out of it. But again, thank you, Glenn, for sending this
Thank
in.
you. Thank all of you.
Yeah, no, definitely. So that's Subscriber Sample Saturday. Again, if you want to participate in Subscriber Sample Saturday, feel free. All the information's in the description down below. And that being said, that's our review. Thanks for watching. I would definitely want to get one of these
No,
too,
I agree.
for sure.
If I
We'll be
see
on
it.
the lookout for
Yeah.
it. So again, that's the best part of you guys when you send this stuff in. It puts. I just add that to my list because I want a bottle of this because I want to see how it changes as you go.
No,
So-
this is
because we haven't had anything finishing a Scotch thing yet. I think you did just buy one. though.
or a rum.
I don't know
I mean,
what you
I'm
just
getting a
brought.
huge sweetness in this.
So, that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
I'm gonna have to look at my funky wagon.
Mhm.